Hello, everybody. My name is Lizzie, and today I'm speedrunning Portal again. I sincerely apologize for not streaming yesterday or the day before. I was quite tired and in no way or shape or form able to speedrun Portal. But I'm back, and we're speedrunning again. Hello, Lithil. Hey, Nightlight. How are you all? But yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be speedrunning again today. And we're gonna be trying for sub 150, which means we have to get 1 minute and 30 seconds faster, which is gonna be a difficult feat to accomplish, especially since I haven't played this in 2 days. Other than that, yeah, we're gonna get into it. If you enjoy this stream and you're on Twitch, pop down a follow, and if you're watching this on the re-upload on YouTube, subscribe. It helps out. But yeah, I'm trying to grow the Twitch channel, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I'll put it in the description. Go follow that, where you can actually watch me do this live, as people here are doing. It's much more exciting, and there's chat interactions, so it's fun. I get that you might not be able to catch it, but try your best. Also, if you're new to this, there is a channel Discord, so I announced there that I wouldn't be streaming, so yeah, go check that out. I think it's in my Twitch channel description. I think. I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, it'll be there by the end of this stream. Or at the end of after the stream. If not, oh well. Anyway, we're gonna try and beat this, so yeah, let's get started right off the bat. Yeah. New game. The courtesy call. So yeah, if you're new to the speedrunning, it starts when I get control of the crosshair, and it ends when I shoot a portal at the moon. Oh yes, what is your question, Nightlight?
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling.
Your question.
Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Channel points? Yeah, probably.
There's a framed painting on the wall.
I'm still getting used to the Twitch
Please go
stuff,
stand
so
in front of it. This is art. You will hear a buzzer.
Probably.
When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art. You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
No, I don't container, I'd say.
Good.
Mainly because
Now, please
the first
return
time
to
I
your
ever did
bed.
this, I didn't know how, and so now I've just gotten used to it. Also
Good
gives
morning.
me time to warm
you
up a
have been in
bit.
suspension for 9. This courtesy call is to
Hello?
inform you.
Anyone in there?
I do know how to
God,
do this one
you
properly
look-
with the, you hold S and
good.
A right
Looking
as
good,
you hit the
actually.
bed.
Are
so
you okay?
trigger right
Are
away.
you? Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take
There
it
you go,
Please
slow.
under here,
prepare
set
for emergency
quick,
evacuation.
quick
Stay
jump
calm. Stay calm. Prepare.
for
That's all I
a
say.
later part, and then
Prepare.
after that it's
all
just
fine.
waiting.
All right.
So,
Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension.
If you're wondering how I'm pressing jump
now,
so many
you've
times,
been
just bounce the
under
scroll wheel.
for
That's
quite a
how
lot
speedrunners
longer,
do it.
and it's
So
not
that you can
out of
straight-
the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain
like
damage.
that, I'm just
But
scrolling.
don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because
also press
that
the
is the
space
proper
key.
reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky.
Mumbo. Just because he's
And of
British,
course,
dude.
nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate.
He does kind of have the same attitude, though.
And
I get
whose
that.
fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables?
Yeah.
Alright, see, no, I hit that one. I hit that one. Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked, everyone looked pretty much alive.
He's a lot
All right?
stupider
Not
than
dead.
Mumbo, though.
Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there
I
that
mean,
we're gonna
Grant Hughes
need
is
to
designed
get
by
out
the
of
best
here.
scientists in the world to be
I
stupid.
think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news, that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
6 viewers, damn.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes.
That's like
Not bullet
one less
holes.
than the amount that follows.
Don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
Oh crap, I clipped the edge.
Good luck.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1. Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing cause
not
this
do that
emergency,
well.
don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Yeah, I did not do that well. No, we're starting off with a red. Only a 6-second red, but that's a lot. So, you know. May not seem like a lot.
If you
it's a
feel
lot.
liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head. Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
Ah, we gain time there too. This one's actually gonna be a really tough one to beat because I've optimized it a lot for my skill level. So really what I need to do is I need to go into each individual chamber and
If the Earth is
learn
currently
like some of the
governed by
major
a manner of
glitches.
Animal King, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to
Yeah.
or is incapable of listening to it.
Hey, you made it. There should be a portal to. Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first.
Ah shit, I clipped the edge.
Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury you. All right, brilliant.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the laws of robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the laws of robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing
light red
paperwork.
means, or dark red means like you've taken longer than you normally than last time there. Light red means you gain time on that segment, but you're still behind. Light green means you're losing time, but you're still. Dark green means
This next
you
test
did
is
faster
very
than your
dangerous.
previous
To
segment.
help you remain tranquil
and
in the
you're
face
ahead.
of almost certain death, smooth
then,
jazz will be deployed in 3,
Gold is
2,
you beat your personal best.
1.
So, yeah. Oh, shit.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations related to your performance are speculation on our part. Please disregard any undeserved compliments.
Oh, wow, we saved a lot of time there. We just did that one, so it should be light red. Or gold. It's gold, so that means that we did that faster than we've ever done that before. Ever.
If the Enrichment
That's
Center is
part of the
currently being
chamber.
bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
And if we were to put a portal down there, that would have been detrimental.
Well done. The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Ah, we saved time there. 0.1 of a second. And that was gold. That means that 0.1 of a second was 0.1 of a
This
second
next test
faster
applies the
than
principles of
normal.
momentum
It was
to
actually
movement through
0.16,
portals.
so you
If the
get
laws
that.
of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you. Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, bold, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Yeah, we did that one slower with that, the way I did the first chamber whenever I had to put the portal down. Yeah, it cost me time. So then I have enough time to strafe over and catch the cube in the air instead of...
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Oi! I'm up here! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun!
Dang it. I missed.
Do you know what? It just
I
goes
think
to
I
show
missed the,
people with brain damage
audio.
are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day?
there.
Brave. Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, all right, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? All right, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch! Ow! Ow,
Oh,
hi.
shit, that one.
am not dead. I'm not dead.
Was just
Plug
out of
me into that
range.
stick
That
on the
was
wall
annoying
over
as
there,
hell.
yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. And off we go. Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail actually. Hello. Oh no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice. That's pretty good. Hey, we're at 3 viewers. We lost 3.
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us, if she's awake. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this... Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the grit. We're all fine. I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again. This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something and it doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights
4
on.
viewers.
Let there be light. That's, God. He's quoting God. Oh, look at that. It's turning. Ominous.
my
But
chat
probably
glitch?
fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up.
Just making sure.
Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay. No, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. A. A. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. You've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Oh no! No! Oh no! Ah!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
We're ahead. Maybe. Yes! We're at 0! We did that one record time though for us. Hey, 2 viewers! Haha! No one likes watching cutscenes.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times. There it is. There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me. But the important thing is you're back, with me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks, so there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows?
I think I gained
I
time
might
there.
take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Yeah, I gained time there. Not good. The door clip in the second part where I messed up my portal placement, that was not good.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first, simple test, which involves deadly lasers, and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers. Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
Gained 0.23 seconds there, that little clip on the wall, that was about how long that was. I think it was actually longer, I just thought it was really good to jump on
This
the elevator.
next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
Oh, these are supposed to auto-flip when you grab them, but I was not in control when I grabbed them, so it didn't do that, you know? That's right.
Well done. Here come the
Oh,
test
that's gonna hurt.
results.
That roll is gonna hurt. That roll
You
is gonna
are a
hurt my time
horrible
by
person.
really badly.
That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Not good, not good, not good. Not good. Hold off the cube.
Don't
Hold off
let
the
that
button.
horrible person thing discourage you.
That place has
It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Center of that row there. And then
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
shit. Shit. I messed up the glitch. I placed it slightly off and it broke the glitch. That is gonna be a pain to recover from. That is gonna be a pain to recover from. Damn. That bites. That's almost a run killer. Unless I can do like really well in
One
these
moment.
next test chambers, that's a run killer.
You are navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility. I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
We saved time there. Oh yeah, we set a record there. That was my best I've ever done that. So the +2.4 is just in general the whole thing, but that time we did that one 1 second faster. There.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faith Plate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
This one's gonna be difficult to beat. Get a good bunny hop and not clip that, which I just clipped.
Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah. So last time I probably did that room the best I've ever done that ever. I got a perfect B hop around that the button, launching me in through the door. It was really
Let's see
well
what
done.
the next test is. Oh, advanced
And
aerial
it's
faith
really
plates.
difficult to do that.
Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing
This
that
one
was
I
made
did mess up
entirely of
last time
glass
because
and
I
pick up
didn't
15
get good
acres of
portal
broken
placement.
glass
So
by myself.
Did the game just break? I wasn't holding anything.
Let's see what the
And
next
that is
test is.
calibrated
Oh,
specifically
advanced
to
aerial
launch you
faith
no matter
plates.
what.
Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care
Did
in
I
the world.
break the
I
game
have to
there?
go to the
That
wing that
normally
was made
perfectly
entirely
launches
of
you no
glass
matter
and
what.
pick up
It's
15
a chain
acres of
reaction,
broken
Rube
glass
Goldberg.
by myself.
See, it's supposed to just do that. That one needs a better placement. Oh wait, I messed up the... Oh shit, I fucked that up. Fuck me. That glitch completely threw me off. I wasn't even like a good glitch, it's a bad glitch. I am over a minute ahead now. And if the glitch happens and I don't get a perfect portal placement here, it's saved here. You're joking. It actually soft locked you. It actually is. You're actually joking me. Scrapping the run. That is a run scrap right there. That was pretty much a guaranteed loss in over a minute and a half.
Good morning.
So
You have been in
it's
suspension
kind of
for
scrap it.
50
There's like nothing else
days.
that you can
In
do
compliance
there.
with state and federal
Other than
regulations,
scrap it,
all
it
testing
isn't
candidates in the
efficient
Aperture
for me
Science
because
Extended
it's not
Relaxation
related.
Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer.
shame.
When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor. Good. This
Not as
completes
bad
the
as
gymnastic
yesterday-
portion of your
last
mandatory
speedrun where I
physical
soft
and mental
locked.
wellness exercise.
But soft
There's
locks
a
means I
framed painting
physically
on the
can't
wall.
continue.
Please go stand
Like
in
it just
front
kept
of it.
killing me over and over and over
This
again.
is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare
Hopefully
at
I can
the
do
art.
better this time. And not start off with a red. We'll see.
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music. Good. Now please return to your bed.
That was painful. That was very painful.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9999999. This courtesy call is to
Hello?
inform you.
Anyone in there? Ah! Oh, God. You look good. Looking good, actually. Are you okay? Are you... Don't answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover. Just take it slow.
Please prepare for emergency evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay calm. Prepare. That's all I'm saying. Prepare. It's all fine. All right? Don't move. I'm going to get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you. down there? Can you hear me? Hello? Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage.
Up when I have good
but don't be
straight
alarmed,
sync,
all right?
and down when I have bad
if
straight
you do
sync.
feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told
the movement
that you've got
method
brain
speedrunners
damage.
use is
Do you
straight sync.
understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me. Just say yes. Okay, what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple. Apple. Okay, you know what? That's close enough. Just hold tight.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you, but I'm in pretty hot water here. How you doing down there? You still holding on? The reserve power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects. Hold on, this is a bit tricky. And of course, nobody tells me anything. No, why should you tell me anything? Why should I be kept informed? You know, about the life functions of the 10,000 bloody test subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of. Why? It's close. Can you see? Am I gonna make it through? Have I got enough space? Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate.
I forgot I alias.
And whose fault do you think it's going to be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, see, now I hit that one. I hit that one.
I also like when he says flipping vegetables. It's kind of funny.
Okay, listen, we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's going to ask, don't
dead
worry.
people are
if anyone
vegetables.
asks, tell them as far as you know,
therefore,
the last
eating
time
dead
you checked,
people is vegan.
everyone looked pretty much alive.
Just saying.
Alright, not dead. Okay, almost there. On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here. I think this is a docking station. Get ready. Good news. That is not a docking station.
I don't know if
So
my
there's
cat's
one
just
mystery
dead or
solved.
it's just dead.
I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on. Almost there.
If you're chatting and I'm
Remember,
not seeing
you're
it,
looking
the
for
chat
a
is
gun that
dead.
makes holes.
I'm not
Not
seeing it.
bullet holes. But
the chat
don't
is
worry,
dead.
you'll
It's
figure it
dead.
out. Seriously, do hold on this
And it's
time.
not.
Whoa.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center.
Yeah, I like
We
jumping
are
on
currently
this for some
experiencing
reason.
technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1. Cube and button-based testing remains an important tool for science, even in a dire emergency. Please note the incandescent particle field across the exit. This Aperture Science Material Emancipation Grill will vaporize any unauthorized equipment that passes through it.
Nice. That addition is worth nothing. That's just because I clipped that vine there. I do that a lot.
If you feel liquid running down your neck,
Requires a perfect
relax,
strafe.
lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head. Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a
Hey, one
relaxation
viewer
vault at
does,
the conclusion of
yeah.
testing,
Ooh.
please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate
Basically, when I
will
mess up, I
remind
lose
you
all my
for an
viewers. That's
interview
kinda how it
when
works.
society has been rebuilt.
Because no one wants to watch the same thing over again unless they're a speedrunner. Because, you know, it's relatively boring. Record time on that
If
one.
the Earth is currently governed by a
For
manner of animal
personal
king,
best, you
sentient
know.
cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening.
Hey, you made it! There should be a portal. Oh! Hello? Can you see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to work on the assumption that you're still alive, and I'm just going to wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour, then I'll come back, and assuming I can locate you.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with 1 copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
Nice. We're ahead now by like 3 seconds. That's pretty good.
This next test is very
Shit.
dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Fuck. That only sometimes works, so you have to get perfect portal placement for that to work. And it's rare that I record that, so you know. Oh, don't you fucking dare, you fucking cube ass bitch.
Great work. Because this message is pre-recorded, any observations
thing is, when
related
you
to your
grab it on an
performance are
angle, it
speculation
grabs
on
it
our
on an angle
part.
and
Please
kinda breaks it
disregard
a bit,
any
so you-
undeserved compliments.
That can happen a lot in rolls. It's an issue with going fast, as I tend to. Yeah, see, we're gaining time there. Still ahead by 0.2 seconds, though. So that should be a light green, meaning we're losing time, but we're still ahead. Whoa.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the
That
test.
was kind of bad. Yeah, that's what I forgot to do last time. Which allows me to catch the cube in there. I just put that back thing up just in case, because, you know, I don't always catch it, and
Well
that's
done.
not a good thing.
The
if you
Enrichment
don't
Center
catch
reminds
it.
you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Nice. Gained a bit of time there. Or we saved a bit of time there, you know. Ah, record time. Personal best. When I say record time, I mean personal best,
This
not
next
world
test
record.
applies the principles of momentum to
was
movement
a
through
weird
portals.
bounce
If the
back,
laws of
but-
physics no longer apply in the future, God help you. If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you. Good work getting this far, future starter. That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Nice. We saved time there too. Nice. We're 5 seconds ahead. Yeah.
To
there's a
ensure
record
that
time there,
sufficient
too.
power remains
Nice
for
amount of
core
goals.
testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey! Oi! I'm up here! Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun!
I also missed
Oh,
the
do you know what? It just
audio
goes to
skip
show
there.
people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy. They told me never, never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, alright, on the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it, really, that? Alright, going on 3 just gives you too much time to think about it. Let's go on 1 this time. Okay, ready? 1. Catch me, catch me, catch me, catch me! Ow!
It's weird, it glitches out there.
I'm not dead! Plug me into that stick on the wall over there, yeah? And I'll show you something. You'll be impressed by this. Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Could you just turn around for a second? Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. That I opened while your back was turned. And off we go.
Yeah, I forgot to pick them up.
No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant. We can go wherever we want. Just hold on though, where are we going? Seriously. Hang on, let me just get my bearings. Just follow the rail, actually. Oh, no. Yes, hello, no, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact, whatever you do. No, thanks, we're good. Appreciate it. Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice, we're 9 seconds ahead. That's pretty good, that's pretty good. They're going to beat our personal best by 1 minute and 30 seconds, so...
Probably have to bring you up to speed on something
that,
right now. In order to escape, we're going to have to go through her chamber. And she will probably kill us, if she's awake. Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go. There she is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Apparently this human... Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held.
Nice, we got that nice, we popped into there with a nice, airstrafe there. I clipped that edge of that railing. I went too fast.
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. Alright, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find escape pod.
Yeah, you can see my
as soon as you look at something that doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, alright? But don't touch anything else or look at it. We'll look at other things, but don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere. Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's, God. He's quoting God. Oh, look at that! It's turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up. Okay, no, don't worry. I've got it. This should slow it down. No, it makes it go faster. Uh-oh.
Power up initiated.
Okay, don't panic! Alright, stop panicking. I can still stop this. Oh, there's a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. A. Okay. A. C. Wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay. Listen. All right, new plan. Act natural. We've done nothing wrong. Hello.
Oh, it's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you been? I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
You did what? Ah! Oh no! No! Oh no! Ah!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us. For science, you monster. I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test. I love it too. There's just one small thing we need to take care of first.
Saved a bit of time there. We're now 9.9 seconds ahead. Green is always great.
The incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times. There it is. There. Good. You have the dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead. Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it. More or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me. But the important thing is you're back, with me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Nice, we're ahead on that one. We're 10.5 seconds ahead. My one viewer. Started off with team of 6 though.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first, simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers. Not bad. I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
I think I did good there. No, I did not do good there. I did at that point 2 seconds faster. That one's a really difficult one to shave time off of because it's not much. It's more just waiting. So it's just that final jump at the end and how fast you do it.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, well, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner. Well done. Here come the test results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person. We weren't even testing for that.
Nice. Well, that was well done. That was well done. Hey, personal best. By 4
Don't
seconds.
let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Not mess up the glitch on. Alright, so it is precisely in the middle there.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished. I want to congratulate you on beating the
Yes,
odds
that
and
was
somehow
well.
managing to pack on a few pounds.
Nah, I messed that up, messed that up, messed it up. Oh, 0.03 seconds faster. 0.03. Oh, I forgot to go in the elevator because I thought I was waiting for the cube, but I forgot I messed that up.
You are navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility. I'll give you credit.
It's nearly bad.
I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
Yeah. Still did it faster than my last one though. So we're still in green. We're still 15 seconds. So that's pretty good.
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faithplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck. Here's an interesting fact. You're not breathing real air. It's too expensive to pump this far down. We just take carbon dioxide out of a room,
I did it slower
freshen
there.
it up a little, and pump it back in. So you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, I did. Yep. We're still ahead though.
Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial faithplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to
Now,
go to
as
the
long
wing
as
that
this
was
one
made
doesn't mess
entirely
up.
of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself. Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers, so sometimes there's still trash in them, standing around, smelling and being useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
Ah, hello.
Remember
I am
before
doing
when I was
well.
talking about smelly garbage standing around being useless?
What about you?
That was a metaphor.
Randoms.
I was actually talking about you. And I'm sorry. You didn't react at the time, so I was worried it sailed
I'm
right
doing
over
pretty
your
good.
head.
I'm,
Which would have made this apology seem insane.
Still in
That's
green,
why I had
so
to call you garbage a second time just now.
it's looking good. Oh, wow. Oh, I'm doing insanely good. I just saved 18.90
Did
seconds
you know that
there,
people
so now I'm
with guilty
33 seconds ahead.
consciences are more easily startled by loud noise? I'm sorry. I don't know why that went off. Oh, did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry.
I don't know that I can't do the
Go
portal
ahead and
button
grab
here,
another
'cause,
one.
You know, it's super reportaling, you know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, okay.
I
that's
fizzled
fair.
that one too. Oh well.
Yeah, for you.
We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
Just stay there.
Every test chamber is equipped with an emancipation grill at its exit, so that test subjects cannot smuggle test objects out of the test area. This one is broken. Don't take anything with you.
Did I do good? Did I do good? Did I do good? Oh, I did good. I did good. Yay. I did good. Did 0.5 seconds good. But I still did good.
This next test involves emancipation grills. Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
Oops, that was bad.
Oh no, the turbines again. I have to go. Wait, this next test does require some explanation. Let me give you
What
the
time
fast
is it?
version.
Let me just get into the elevator here.
There, if you have any questions. Remember what
It's
I said.
5:56 p.m. So nearly 6 p.m.
Hey, it's me! I'm okay!
Well, I'm back. The aerial faithplate in here is sending a distress signal.
Yeah.
You broke it, didn't you? There. Try it now.
Believe what happened, right? I was just lying there. You thought I was...
This plate must not be calibrated to someone of your generousness.
Yeah. Oh, I live on
I'll add a few zeros to the maximum weight. You look great, by the way. Very healthy. Try it now.
Bird, right? Couldn't believe it either.
You seem to have defeated its load-bearing capacity. Well done. I'll just lower the ceiling. Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle, piloting a blimp.
Oh yes, we just did that well. Yes. Alright, see ya. Feel free to follow if you enjoyed. Oh wait, you are, I think. Yeah, 'cause my followers just went up. See ya. Yeah, I stream at 1 AM your time. At 5 PM my time every day.
Enjoy this
Tuesday,
next
but
test.
Tuesday.
I'm going to go to the
Too hot.
surface. It's a beautiful day out. Yesterday I saw a deer. If you solve this next test, maybe I'll let you ride an elevator all the way up to the break room. And I'll tell you about the time I saw a deer again.
Centered. God fucking damn it.
Well, you passed the test. I didn't see the deer today. I did see some humans. But with you here, I've got more test subjects than I'll ever need.
I don't think that mess up mattered too much. Yeah, no, it didn't. Because, it opened and started the cutscene anyway, which triggered the elevator, so I don't think it mattered there. 'Cause I got in before the elevator had gotten down all the way.
These bridges are made from natural light that I pump in from the surface. If you rubbed your cheek on one, it would be like standing outside with the sun shining on your face. It would also set your hair on fire, so don't actually do it.
Yes, that would have gone in. That was a really good play there.
Excellent. You're a predator, and these tests are your prey. Speaking of which, I was researching sharks for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them? Did you guess sharks? Because that's wrong. The correct answer
I always
is
have this one
nobody.
mystery viewer myself.
Nobody but you is that
And
pointlessly
I know it's not
cool.
me because sometimes it's Zero. Hi, my one mystery viewer.
Good news. I figured out what to do with all the money I save recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate your skeleton and pose you in the lobby. That way future generations can learn from you
crap, I
how
cooked
not
it.
to have your unfortunate bone structure. Perfect. The door's malfunctioning. I guess somebody's
No way,
going to
yes,
have
the
to
one in
repair
that has a
too.
1 in 10 chance of happening.
Don't get up.
Completely
I'll be right back.
completely random.
Don't touch anything.
Completely random 1 in 10 chance of that glitch happening. I did it.
Hey, I'm here. I found some bird eggs up there. Just dropped them into the door mechanism. Shut it.
Oh my gosh, 1 in 10. 1 in 10 chance of that happening if you can't beat the timer.
Well done.
That was
In
the
fact,
best
you did
moment.
so
Clip it.
well, I'm going to note
I
this on
have
the
channel
file
clips on.
in
Someone
the
clip that,
commendation
please.
section.
I'm gonna have to
there's
highlight
lots
that.
of
Add that
room here.
highlight. Oh my gosh.
Did well.
1 in 10 chance.
Enough.
Oh my gosh. No way. 1 in 10 chance of that happening, and it's not like
This next
you know,
test involves tourists.
it takes skill to do.
You
That's an
remember them,
actual
right?
random
They're the
chance.
pale
A 1 in
spherical
10.
things that are
If you
full
can't
of
do the
bullets.
right thing there.
Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
Shit! That one's gonna cost me though, because I accidentally walked too far. Fuck. Luckily it pauses when you get there, but still, that was insanely well done, and I'm so proud of that.
This next test involves
Oh, it puts
tourists.
me back here.
You remember them,
That was
right?
insanely well
They're
done,
the
and I'm
pale
so proud
spherical
of
things
that.
that are full of bullets. Oh wait, that's you in 5 seconds. Good luck.
Oh my god, that thing is annoying there. That's gonna cost me a lot there. Yes, it worked.
I don't hate you. Malfunction. No hard feelings.
Yes. Yeah, we lost time there, that's fine. Don't go all the way. That's the rule there, you cannot go all the way to the door. If you do, it will glitch out and stick you in there. Permanently. No escape.
To maintain a
reason.
constant testing cycle, I simulate daylight at all hours and add adrenal vapor to your oxygen supply. So you may be confused about the passage of time. The point is, yesterday was your birthday. I thought you'd want to know. You know how I'm going to live forever, but you're going to be dead in 60 years? Well, I've been working on a belated birthday present for you. Well, more of a belated birthday medical procedure.
I messed up
Well,
the portal placement there.
technically, it's a medical experiment. What's important is it's a present.
I'm gaining time there, yeah. By just a bit. But still, if we need to get 1 minute and 30 seconds ahead to beat sub 150, so... We're getting
That
there, and
jumpsuit
we're
you're
not even
wearing
halfway
looks
through
stupid.
yet, I don't think.
That's not me talking. It's right here in your file.
Oh, this is my...
On other people it
Oh, no,
looks
not
fine.
this one. This one's
But right
fine.
here a scientist has noted that on you it looks stupid. Well, what does a neck-bearded old engineer know about fashion? He probably... Oh, wait. It's a she. Still, what does she know? Oh wait, it says she has a medical degree.
I nearly
in
dicked that up.
fashion, From France.
Are you still there? Are you still Hello. Searching. Resting.
I think that
I'm
actually
going
saved
through
me
the
time
list
there.
of test subjects in cryogenic storage.
Because you don't
I
actually have to
managed to
knock them
find
over.
2 with your last name. a man and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world.
Nice. I saved a lot of time there. I think I recorded that for personal best. Yeah,
I have
personal
a surprise waiting
best.
for you after this next test. Telling you would spoil the surprise. So I'll just give you a hint. It involves meeting two people you haven't seen in a long time.
Hello. Are you still there? Searching.
Nice. Personal best. Let's go. Pull the rug. Oh
It
yes.
says this
Okay.
next
This
test was
this one's-
designed by one of Aperture's
this
Nobel
one's
Prize
a very
winners.
simple one,
It
but
doesn't
it is
say what the prize
easy
was
to pick
for.
up.
Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotoxin. I bet you think I forgot about your surprise. I didn't. In fact, we're headed to your surprise right now. After all these years, I'm getting choked up just thinking about it.
Oh, we saved. We were good there. We were good there. Did I record that? I did personal best that. 0.03 is personal best. That is kind of ironic.
Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise. Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very seriously doubt they'd even want to see you. I feel awful about that surprise. Tell you what, let's give your parents a call right now.
The birth parents you are trying to reach do not love you. Please hang up.
Oh, that's sad. But impressive. Maybe they worked at the phone company.
Oh yeah, we have all of this to do. Oh crap.
Hey, how's it going? I talked my way onto the old nanobot work crew rebuilding this shaft.
Still think I did that one
They are
slower.
Really small. I know, Jerry. No, I'm on a break, mate.
That's my least favorite chamber. That one we just did.
Just
This one
hang in
here,
there for
my
5 more.
absolute least
What,
favorite
Jerry? You
chamber.
can't fire me for that. Yes, Jerry. Or maybe your prejudiced work site should have accommodated a nanobot of my size. Thanks for the hate crime, Jer. See you in court, mate. Anyway, look, just hang in there for 5 more chambers.
Oh, we barely gained time. We barely saved time there. Just barely. Meet my previous, but wasn't my
you know
personal
the old
best
formula.
there.
Comedy equals tragedy plus time. And you have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually pretty funny when you do the math.
Oh, excuse me. It clipped. It clipped the edge. Excuse me. Yeah, excuse me, what? Yes, first try. Oh wait, that isn't set up right? That I bumped that cube on my way out? You're actually fucking kidding me. You're actually pulling my leg, man. What the actual fuck? Holy fucking shit, that bites. I am below 1
I
minute
thought about
now.
our dilemma, and I came up with
Fuck.
a solution that I honestly
That
think
is
works
what,
out best
that
for
was
one
the
of
worst
both of
I've
us.
ever done that, ever. Holy shit, I just lost half a minute there. More than half a minute, 40 minutes, 40 seconds there. I don't know whether I can recover from that. Oh.
Federal regulations require me to warn you that this next test chamber is looking pretty good. That's right. The facility is completely operational again. I think these test chambers look even better than they did before. It was easy, really. You just have to look at things objectively, see what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat.
Shit, oh fuck. Oh, that was such a good edge we had there, and then we just lost it in one go.
I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a fake, tragic surprise like last time. A real surprise with tragic consequences. And real confetti this time. What's going on? Who turned off the lights?
Hey, buddy! I'm speaking in an accent that is beyond her range of hearing.
Look, Metal Ball, I can hear you.
Run! I don't need to do the voice. Run! 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 Come on, I'm closing the doors. Okay, quick recap. We are escaping. Alright, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running. Quick word about the future plans that I've got in store. We're gonna shut down her turret production line, alright? Turn off her neurotoxin and then confront her. Again, though, for the moment, run!
The irony is you were almost at...
Hurry, this
Here it
way!
is. Why don't you just do it? Trust me, it's an easier way out than whatever asinine plan your friend came up with.
Oh, what? Come on, how stupid does she think we are? Oh! Come on, come on!
Oh, we did it. We set a personal best
Come
there.
on, come on! Ah! What's going on in there? Can you get out? We have to get you out of there! I heard gunfire! You're okay? Great, come on! This way, this way! Turrets! Go, 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 go! There's the exit! We're almost out of here! He's bringing the whole place down! Hurry! Hurry! This way! Hurry! This way! Get in the lift! Get in the lift! We made it! We made it! We made it! We made it!
I have to do that one better than that last one. That last one I did.
I'll meet you on the other side!
Nice. We lost some time there, but that was, I thought I was going to lose a lot more there. So, better than nothing.
Ah, brilliant! You made it through. Well done. Okay, follow me. We've still got work to do. What's that mean? Okay. Okay, don't move. Okay, alright, so I've got an idea, but it is bloody dangerous. Here we go. Ah! Oh, for God's sake, they told me that if I ever turned this flashlight on, I would die. They told me that about everything. I mean, I don't even know why they bothered giving me the... Ooh. It's dark down here, isn't it? They say that the old caretaker of this place went absolutely crazy. Chopped up his entire staff of robots. All of them robots. They say at night you can still hear the screams of their replicas. All of them functionally indistinguishable from the originals. No memory of the incident. Nobody knows what they're screaming about. Absolutely terrifying. Though obviously not paranormal in any meaningful way. Quick, this way. Here's an interesting story. You might like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing. But guess who the foreman went with? Only an exact duplicate of himself. Nepotism. Ended up giving me the worst possible job, tending to all the smelly humans. Sorry, that's no, I wouldn't say smelly. Just attending to the humans. Sorry about that. That just slipped out. A bit insensitive. Oh, I'll tell you, humans. Oh, love them. Just the way they look is great, and their folklore. Wonderful.
No! That did not just happen. Oh, that is the most unluckiest thing I've gotten.
And their folklore, wonderful, isn't it? Very colourful. Right. Well, I'm going to take this rail.
That hurt. I don't know why we're going to be able to make a sub 151. Or sub 150, sorry. Depends on how well I do this.
Turret redemption lines are not rides. Please exit the turret redemption line.
This is the part that I always stress on because this is the part that I always dick up on. Here, and beautiful there.
Target.
Hey, Swanky boys, how'd I do? Yeah. Come on, guys.
Oh, god damn it.
Template. Response. Template. Response.
Sucks. Unlucky.
Template.
I went too fast.
Response.
Too slow.
Oh, thank God. You saved my bacon.
If I had missed that,
Here we
that
go.
would have hurt,
It's a jailbreak. You can't say a thing.
Template. Response.
Follow me. You're going to love this. Almost there. Ta-da! Only the turret control center. Thank you very much.
I can't say
See that scanner out there, right? It's deciding which... Well, that should do it. Oh, brilliant! That's brilliant.
New template accepted.
If we're lucky, she won't find out all her turrets are crap until it's too late. Classic. Okay, keep your eye on the turret line. I'm going to go and hack the door open. Okay, I'm about to start hacking.
Template.
It's a little bit more complicated than it looked from your side. It should take about 10 minutes. Keep one
Template.
eye on the door.
Response.
This door's actually pretty complicated. Ah! Oh.
Response.
How long's the door been open? I mean, was there any sort of announcement before it opened? Like a buzzer or an alarm of some kind? Or like a hacker alert? I mean, you know, fair enough, the important thing is it's open, but just mention in the future. Cough or something. Alright, now, she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care of that neurotoxin generator. Bring your daughter to work day. That did not end well. And 40 potato batteries. Embarrassing. I mean, I realise they're children, but still, you know, low-hanging fruit and all that. Barely science, really, is it? I'm pretty sure we're going the right way, just to reassure you. Don't worry, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100% that it's this way. Oh, it's not this way. Okay, let's try this way.
Nice. Oh, we lost time there too. Oh, we're losing. We're just constantly losing time. We had a really good one. Then it didn't, but I'm gonna highlight that one.
Ha! I knew we were going the right way! This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected. Not going to be able to just, you know, push it over. Have to apply some cleverness. There's some sort of control room up at the top, so let's go and investigate. There's our handiwork. I shouldn't laugh, really. They do feel pain of a sort. It's all simulated, you know. But really enough for them, I suppose. I'm afraid the door's locked. Just checked it. No way to hack it as far as like, what are you doing? We don't know what that button. Oh, the door's open. Well done. Let's see what's it. Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin system. Do you smell neurotoxin? Hold on, the neurotoxin levels are going down. Hold on, something's wrong. Neurotoxin levels up to 50%. No, it's down. Sorry, my mistake. I meant that did it. Neurotoxin at 0%. Yes.
That was done pretty
Hold
smoothly.
Warning. Neurotoxin pressure has reached dangerously unlethal levels.
Yeah, we saved some time there. I think we did that the fastest I've ever done that before. Yeah, we golded it by 0.7 seconds.
This should take us right to her. I can't believe I'm finally doing this. Woo! I knew this would be fun. They told me it wasn't fun at all, so they said it's not fun at all. And I believed them. I don't know, I was a fool to myself. Oh, and I'm loving this. Way another time. This place is huge, and we're only seeing the top layer. It goes down for miles. All sealed off years ago, of course. We should be getting close. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on her face. No neurotoxin, no turrets. She'll never know what hit her. Hold on, because I might not have thought this next part completely. Ah! Well, I'm going the wrong way. Get to her. I'll find you.
That you don't change anything. It's always it's a cutscene, so don't gain anything. Don't lose anything. Hey. Yeah, I was doing really good if you look at the top until I lost 30 seconds, but it's really good because I hit a glitch. A 1 in 10 glitch of clipping through something that's actually random. It's the only random thing in Portal. Like, not skill random, like legit, it is
If I'd known you let
glitch
yourself
that
get captured
randomly
this
your
easily,
character-
I would have just dangled a turkey leg on a rope from the
Yeah, I
ceiling.
lost 30 seconds in it, and it kind of hurt. I was
Well,
a minute and 18
It was
ahead.
nice catching up.
I
Let's
want to
get
get a
to
minute
business.
30 ahead is
I
my
hope
goal
you
for the end
brought
of this, so
something
that I can
stronger
get
than a
sub
portal
150.
gun this time. Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't stream yesterday.
Seriously,
because I
though.
was not feeling
Goodbye.
as well.
It's my big chance. This is trouble. Ah, not again. Here comes the London lady. Oh, this ain't.
Oh, you were busy back there. Well, I suppose we could just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep
I don't
breath
stream on Tuesdays.
and hold it.
But yeah, no, I had a headache and I was overtired.
Oh!
Nice.
Hello!
I hate you so
Yeah.
much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
So yeah, the first day I had
Alternate
it,
core
and the second
detected.
day I just
Oh,
had
that's me they're talking about!
To initiate a core transfer, Please
Healthy.
deposit substitute
Good.
core in receptacle.
Deposit,
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
Yes.
Corrupted core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
No.
Oh, yes.
See, I lost
No,
30
no, no,
seconds
no, no,
because
no, no, no.
I bumped a queue
Stalemate
as I
detected.
walked out.
Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Pull me
Yes.
out, pull me
Unless
out.
a stalemate associate is
Do
present
you want me to? I can change that,
Pull me
yeah.
out. Leave me
I'll
in.
change
Leave
that
me
on the
in.
next
Leave-
episode.
Go press it.
Don't do it. Not so fast. Think about this. You need to be a trained stalemate associate to press that button. You're unqualified.
Stalemate resolved.
Here I go! Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? Ah, I didn't think of that.
I'll just turn the game sound down a bit here.
Is it really gonna hurt? You're just saying that, aren't you? You're just... No, you're not. It is gonna hurt, isn't it?
Is that better?
Exactly how painful are we...
I think it's about equal on my bar.
Hands off me. No. Stop. No. No. No.
Alright. Yeah, seems good, but I just turned down game sounds on OBS, because, you know, mic's on max. My mic is extremely quiet, so,
Check me out, partner. We did it! I'm in control of the whole facility now.
that's nice of you.
Whoa! Would you look at this? Not too bad, eh? Giant robot. Massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now. There we go. Lift called. Look how small you are.
I have a
right
bunch
there.
of gain
Let me
on
tell
my
you,
mic
I knew
and
it was
it's this
gonna be
quiet.
cool to be in charge of everything.
But the issue is then sometimes it picks up my
Wow,
breathing,
this is cool. And check this out. I'm a bloody genius now.
so I just
Estás
breathe
usando
way
este
too
software
much.
de traducción de forma incorrecta. Por favor, consulte el manual.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find
Volume
out.
is really tricky. I also,
sorry,
because
no,
it has
yes,
sometimes
sorry,
a bit of
yeah. This body's amazing.
buzz, so I have
seriously.
like 25
I can't get
effects
over
on
how
the
small
mic
you
to get
are.
it crisp.
I'm huge.
Hey, good night.
Actually, why do we have to leave right now? Do you have any idea how good this feels? I did this. Tiny little Wheatley did this.
You didn't do anything. She did all the work.
Oh, really? That's what the two of you think, is it? Well, maybe
That
it's
seems
time I
certain.
did something then.
What are you doing?
No. No. No.
And don't think I'm not onto you too, lady. You know what you are? Selfish. I've done nothing but sacrifice to get us here. And what have you sacrificed? Nothing. Zero. All you've done is boss me around. Well, now who's the boss? Who's the boss? It's me. Ah! See that? That is a potato battery. It's a toy for children. And now she lives in it.
I need to do really well in the next couple.
Sorry, what?
Because I really want to get sub 150. But that 30-second loss at the beginning there, at the top there, that's gonna be difficult.
Generating an endless stream of terrible ideas.
I'm only
not
this
listening, not
far ahead
listening.
because I hit a really rare glitch, so you know.
No, you're lying.
Or is
you're
it
lying.
like random?
You're not just a
Which is odd in Portal, because you know, it's never random.
designed to
But
be
a door kind of glitches
I
open a
am
bit,
not
and there's a 1 in 10 chance that you
moron.
get down there.
Yes, you are. You're the moron they built to make me an idiot.
Well, how about now? Now who's a moron? Could a moron punch you into this pit? Ah! Could a moron do that? Oh.
Basically, we're going to go for 149 point whatever, doesn't matter, just so I need a 1 minute 30 edge. Hey! That was the record for that one, personally, by 7 seconds, 6.55 seconds. Because I'm a potato.
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing. So we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived.
and you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
Nice. That's gonna be a 0 because that's just a cutscene. Yep. Nice. Open the door, open the door, open the door. I don't want to lose any time here. Yes. Nice. We gained an edge there. Personal best, let's go.
Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant, performed every day during our Adventure Series. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor.
There's gotta be an easier way to
Those
do
of
this.
you who
Can I
volunteered to
shoot
be
up?
injected
I
with
could
praying
probably
mantis
from the end down
DNA,
there shoot up.
I've got some good news and some
I
bad
guess.
news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts. They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Nice. That's a personal best there. I think. Yeah, personal best. By 2 seconds. Let's go.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
I missed that.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all day. For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
No. 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 Oh, my cube throw there was too big. I probably wait till my body came to a stop. That was bad.
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this,
That
it's
was
a
bad.
lively
That
one,
was real
and
bad.
it
That
does
was
not like the
shit.
human skeleton.
Fuck. Yeah, bad. We don't have much time to gain a whole minute. Oh well.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Nice.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden and vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Nice. I think that's a personal best there, yeah. Yeah, 6-second personal best there. That's pretty good. Well, almost in 7 second.
Now, if you're part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast. I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business. If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalk between tests. The lab boys say that might be a fear reaction. I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly into space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing. Isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous?
Oh, did I do good there? I think I did good there.
In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because
I'm not
you
sure,
are
though.
fired? Now you test subject, you're doing fine. Yes, you, box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot, car, goodbye.
Yes, we did good there. I think that was a personal best. Yes! A whole 11 seconds better. Wow. We may actually be able to get sub 150 this
The simple fact that
time.
you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science.
That was probably the best portal placement there I've ever had.
We're not going to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Karen. She is a gem. Greetings, friend. I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science. You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that...
Oh, hi. Say, you're good at murder. Oh, thanks. Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him. We're at an impasse. So what do you say? You carry me up to him and put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go. Ow! You stabbed me. What is wrong with you? Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go. Oh, where are we? How long have I been out?
Oops.
That extra half volt
Cost a
helps,
bit
but
of
it isn't
seconds.
going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance.
Nope. I think we said a personal best there again. Yeah, by 2 seconds. Exactly. 2.00.
Did anything happen
Damn.
while I was out?
The testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
Hold on.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Oh fuck. What the fuck? That's gonna cost us some time.
Okay, I guess emotional outbursts require more than 1.6 volts. Now we know that. We just need to relax. We're still going to find out what the hell's going on here, but calmly.
Alright.
Great job, astronaut, war hero, and/or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna take the world. This on? Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom.
I swear I know him.
Nice! That was really well done. That one I messed up last time, so that's where I knew I could save time. That was a record. By 1 minute, look at we're on the route for sub 150. We're on the route for sub 150. That was amazing. That was
If you're interested in
amazing.
an additional $60, flag down a test associate and let them know. You could walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you let us take you apart, put some science stuff in
Oh
you,
wait, that's
then
a
put
blue
you
up
back
there.
together. Good as new.
Alright, that's there. Oops. That should fix that. Nice, I think that should be enough there, and then if I just do a... See, I messed up on that last one last time there over on that previous chamber, so that's how I knew I could do good here. Because, you know...
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let us disassemble you. We're
See, I
not
just want to get
banging rocks together
see
here.
a
We
4.
know how to put 'em
Oh,
back
wow.
together.
Oh, no, I'm
So
gaining
that's a
time.
complete
What?
reassembly.
Oh,
New
I did that one.
vitals,
Oh, yeah, I think I
spit
did
shine
it.
on the old
Yeah.
ones. Plus, we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
That's not bad, though. We're still ahead. We're still sub. We just need to have a 1 minute and 30-second edge, and that is sub 150 by 0.2 seconds. Or by 2 seconds, sorry. We're just gonna come up here.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to society for a change, and for that, humanity is grateful. If you had any belongings, please pick them up now. We don't want old newspapers and sticks cluttering up the building. For many of you, I realize $60 is an unprecedented windfall, so don't go spending it all.
Carolyn, why do I know this woman? Did I kill her? Or... Oh my god. Look, you're doing a great job. Can you handle things for yourself for a while? I need to think.
I always double push that portal there.
Alright, back to thinking.
Welcome to the Enrichment Center. Since making test participation mandatory for all employees, the quality of our test subjects has risen dramatically. Employee retention, however, has not. As a result, you may have heard we're going to phase out human testing. There's still a few things left to wrap up, though. The bean counters told me we literally could not afford to buy $7 worth of moon rocks, much less 70 million. But anyway, ground them up, mix them into a gel. And guess what? Ground up moon rocks are pure poison. I am deathly ill. Still, it turns out they're a great portal conductor. So now, We're gonna see if jumping in and out of these new portals can somehow leach the lunar poison out of a man's bloodstream. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Let's all stay positive and do some science. That said, I would really appreciate it if you could test as fast as possible. Carolyn, please bring me more pain pills. Life gives you lemons. Don't make lemonade. Make life take the lemons back. Get mad! I don't want your damn lemons! What am I supposed to do with these?
Take the lemons.
Demand to see life's manager. Make life rue the day and thought it could give Cave Johnson lemons. Do you know who I am? I'm the man who's gonna burn your house down with the lemons.
Oh, I like this guy.
I'm gonna get my engineers to invent a combustible lemon that burns your house down.
Burning people. He said what we're all thinking.
The point is, if we can store music on a compact disc, why can't we store a man's intelligence and personality on one? So I have the engineers figuring that out now. Brain mapping, artificial intelligence. We should have been working on it 30 years ago. I will say this, and I'm gonna say it on tape so everybody hears it 100 times a day. If I die before you people can pour me into a computer,
That was bad, I think? Yeah, it was bad. No, it wasn't. It was a personal best. Never mind. Who am I joking? That was a personal best by 5 seconds.
I know things look bleak, but that crazy man down there was right. Let's not take these lemons. We are going to march right back upstairs and make him put me back in my body. And he'll probably kill us because he's incredibly powerful and I have no plan. Well, I'm not going to lie to you. The odds are 1,000,000 to 1, and that's with some generous rounding. Still, though, let's get mad. If we're going to explode, let's at least explode with some dignity.
Push the button on my jump there.
No AI can resist thinking about them. I know how we can beat him.
Oh, we got a lot of golds.
As long
That's
as
pretty
I
good.
don't listen to what I'm saying, I should be okay.
I just realized that. That's a lot of golds.
Probably. Okay, so it's not the most watertight plan to go confront an omnipotent power-mad AI with. Still, it's a better plan than exploding. Marginally.
Marginally. We're gaining time there. That's not good. But we're still ahead. Where we want to be. As long as I don't lose too much time, we're good. 15 seconds to spare, that's it, so.
For God's sake, your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one warmer? Warmer. Boiling hot. Okay, colder. Ice cold. You're Arctic now. You're very cold. Very, very, very cold. Look, just get on the button. Oh, that's funny, is it? Oh, it's funny because we've been at this for 12 hours and you haven't solved it either. So I don't know why you're laughing.
Shit, fuck, ass.
You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
Solve this puzzle for him. When he comes back, I'll hit him with a paradox.
Ah, yes. I knew you'd solve it.
Hey, moron.
Oh. Hello?
All right, paradox time. This sentence is false. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't
True.
Don't think about it.
I'll go true. Yeah, that was easy. I'll be honest, I might have heard that one before though, sort of cheating.
It's a paradox. There is no answer. Look, this place is going to blow up if I don't get back in my body.
False. I'll go false.
Explosion imminent. Evacuate the
Hold on.
facility
I
immediately.
thought I'd fix that.
Warning. Reactor core is at critical.
There, fixed. Hey, it is great seeing you guys again. Seriously, it turns out I'm a little bit short on test subjects right now, so this works out perfect. And off we go. You have no idea what it's like in this body. I have to test all the time, or I get this itch. You know, it must be hardwired into the system or something. Oh, but I'll tell you, when I do test, oh man alive, nothing feels better. It's just, that's why I've got to test. That's why I've got to test. So you're gonna test, and I'm gonna watch, and everything is gonna be just.
Warning. Core overheating. Nuclear meltdown imminent.
I think
Designed this test myself. It's a little bit difficult. Oh, yes. Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's an idea. Since making tests is so difficult, why don't you just keep solving this test? Same one. And I can just, like, watch you solve it. Yeah, that sounds much easier. Here we go. Now. And... nothing. Alright, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests. Gotta be some tests around here somewhere. Here we go.
Alright, so my paradox idea didn't work. And it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions.
Nice. I think that was a record time. For me, personal. Hell yeah.
It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
It's alright. Everything's good. I just invented some more tests.
This is one of my tests.
Not entirely. Look at the word test there on the wall. That's brand new.
So the bad news is the tests are my tests now, so they can kill us. The good news is, well, none so far, to be honest. I'll get back to you on that.
Oh, we lost 0.2 seconds there.
I'd love to help you solve the tests, but I can't. Sorry. You're on your own.
Yeah, made this test myself. Out of smaller tests. that I found lying around. Jammed them all together. Buttons, got funnels, bottomless pits are involved. Alright, okay, this is taking too long, okay? I'll just tell you how to solve the test, okay? See that button over there, alright? You just need to...
And that's why I can't help you solve the tests.
Never mind. Never mind, solve it yourself. You're on your own. Oh, yes. Well done.
Thanks. All we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no, you pressed the... Ah!
I know we're in a lot of trouble and probably about to die, but that was worth it.
Nice. That was a personal best.
Good news. He's going to run out of test chambers eventually. I never stockpiled them.
I'm coming! Don't start yet! You are not going to believe this. I found a sealed off wing. Hundreds of perfectly good test chambers just sitting there, filled with skeletons. Shook them out, good as new.
Skeletons. Right, I guess I did stockpile some tests. Just as mementos, though.
And there we go. Be honest, you can't even tell, can you? Seamless. Oh, here we go. Here it comes. Oh, disappointed.
Oh no, it's happening sooner than I expected. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Oh, we lost time there. That's not good. That's not good.
It's probably nothing. Keep testing while I look for a way out.
Alright, so that last test was seriously disappointing. Apparently, being civil isn't motivating you, so let's try her way, alright? Fatty, adopted Fatty, Fatty, no parents. What?
What exactly is wrong with being adopted?
What's wrong with being adopted? Lack of parents.
For the record, you are adopted and that's terrible.
And also, nothing. But some of my best friends actually are orphans. But
Look at her, you moron. She's not fat.
I am not a moron! It's not enough! If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
I might have pushed that moron thing a little too far this time.
Shit. Yeah, we lost some time there too. Oh well. As long as I don't drop below 130, we're good. If I do...
Now he's playing classical music.
Oh, sorry. I hope that didn't disturb you too much then. It was the sound of books. Pages being turned. So that's just what I was doing. Just reading, books. So not a moron. Anyway, just finished the last one, just now, the hardest one, Machiavelli. Do not know what all the fuss was about. Understood it perfectly. Have you read that one?
Yes.
Yeah, doubt it. Well, on with the test. Wish there was more books. Well, there's not. Oh, what was that? That was nothing!
The body he's squatting in, my body, has a built-in euphoric response to testing. Eventually, you build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable, unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was
No.
for the science.
Wait, no, we're good. Now we're losing. 5.4. Oh no. These are the more, the ones I've optimized more, so... Stop the box.
If he's not getting his solution euphoria, we could be in a lot of trouble.
Don't mind me, just moving the old test chamber a little bit closer to me. Had a thought maybe proximity to the test solving might give us stronger results.
It won't.
Oh,
What was
shit.
that?
That's
Oh, sorry,
I
could
did
have
that
sworn you
last
said
time too,
something.
though, so it's not gonna affect me negatively. Oh, that's gonna bite. I had it said it needs to be slightly closer. All right, that's gonna actually negatively impact me by a lot. What? No. 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 Shit. We may have just lost our sub.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if
Yeah,
there's
no,
a
we
number
dropped
of
below
ways to solve
130.
them, and you're picking all the worst ways. No, that was the solution.
Shit.
Missing.
Oh, no. God damn it. We have to gain 15 seconds. In the next, like, 3 chambers. If we are to... Oh, wait, no, but the boss fight I did fuck up on, too. That is our, in-case plan, though, so...
Have a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these, and then watch 10 at once. Get a more sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10 times as fast. Anyway, just give me a wave, would you, before you solve this one, alright? I don't want to spoil the ending for when I watch it later.
Now I just wanna... Yeah, I wanna... Oh crap. I just pulled a blank... I just blanked out there. That's not good. Shit. Guys, I think we lost our sub 150.
Oh, you just solved it, didn't you? I told you to tell me before. Why are you making this so hard for me?
Remember when I told you that he
It's
was
not good.
specifically designed to make bad decisions? Because I think he's decided not to maintain any of the crucial functions required to keep this facility from exploding.
Shit! Laser platform. Alright. Propulsion catch is my least favorite one, and the one that I'm always scared of messing up. I figured out the fact that... Oh wait, no, this is my hands down when the server chamber.
Was
I just always
self-destructing
forget about it, but
already
it gives me
fixed.
such a trauma.
Programmed in one last tremor for old time's sake. One or two more tremors in there just for fun.
Warning. Core overheating.
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying though. Just keep on testing. Alright, still nothing. Let's keep moving. Sorry about the lift. It's out of service because it melted. Might might as well, give you the tour. To your left, you'll see some lights of some kind. Don't know what they do, but very sciencey anyway. And to your right, something huge, hurtling toward... Oh God, run! That's not supposed to be there! Are you all right back there? Here, I'll turn the beam off. Wait! Oh, no, that's not helpful. I don't know why I thought that would help.
After seeing what he's done to my facility, after we take over again, is it all right if I kill him?
Again, I think I did a best there. Personal best there. Yeah. 10-second, that's really good.
Oh, you're alive! Great!
Oh wait, no, this isn't the one that I
getting
dislike.
a test ready for you, obviously. Who else would I be doing it for? No one. So, let's see here. Exit. There is no exit. Not a problem. I'll make an exit for your test. There. Bing. Good. Perfect. On you go. I'll be honest, after you told me to turn that beam off, I thought I had lost you. Went poking around for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me, I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it. You two are going to love this big surprise. In fact, you might say you're going to love it to death. You'll love it until it kills you, till you're dead. All right. I don't know whether
Come on. I don't want to lose time
you're
there.
picking up on what I'm saying there, but
Yes, thanks. We get it.
Nice. We're getting back up there. I think we're gonna be able to do it. Don't quote me on that, because this next part is the one where I always am scared of dying.
Alright, he's not
Of like
trying
failing,
to
like
stop
dying. I mean
anymore.
failing to run.
Or maybe he still is, in which case, wow, that's kind of sad.
sorry, my fault. Butterfingers.
Either way, I get the impression he's about to kill us.
Only 3 more chambers to your big surprise. Oh, Siren. Oh, you solved it? Good one. Good for you.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find back there?
Alright, we're slowly gaining back. Now we're tied with 150 exactly. So we just need 3 seconds
I'll bet
more.
you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
We're running out of time. I think I can break us out of here in the next chamber. Just play along.
Surprise! We're doing it now.
Okay, credit where it's due. For a little idiot built specifically to come up with stupid, unworkable plans, that was a pretty well-laid trap.
Hey, 5 viewers.
You probably figured it out by now,
Enjoying
but I
it,
don't
feel
need you
free to follow
anymore.
me, it helps
I
out.
found 2 little robots back here, built specifically for testing.
Oh no, he found the Cooperative Testing Initiative. It's something I came up with to phase out human testing just before you escaped. It wasn't anything personal, just, you did kill me. Fair's fair. Well, this is the part where he kills us.
Hello! This is the part where I kill you. Had a bit of a brainwave. There I was, smashing some steel plates together, and I thought to myself, yes! No, don't do that. Stand right here. Where'd you go? Come back! No, seriously, do come back. Please, come back, please. Okay, look, I've decided I'm not going to kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, just thinking back to the old times, the old days when we were friends, good old friends, not enemies. And I would say something like, come back, and you'd be like, yeah, no problem, and you'd come back. What happened to those days? Can't help but notice that you're not coming back, which is disappointing. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, in your face, I got...
Nice. You gain 0.03 seconds there. I've really optimized that. Even with the cliff though, so I guess I could optimize that a wee bit more.
Hold on. I'm almost there. Don't mind me. Continue escaping. Turrets, weren't they? Yeah. Well, no matter, because I'm still holding all the cards. And guess what? They're all houses. Never actually played cards, we need to learn. Oh, I see. Clever. Very clever. And foolish. Spinny blade wall. Machiavellian. So. Well, good. Finally, a nemesis worthy of my vast intellect. Holmes versus Moriarty. Aristotle versus Mashy Spike Plates. Stay still, please.
I picked up that portal placement there, so that's going to cost me a couple milliseconds there.
Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Come back! Break back there. Oh, did it kill you? That would be amazing if it killed you. Hello? Oh, yes, alright, no, just had a brainwave. I'll be back. If you're still alive, I'm gonna be back. Don't die until I get back.
Nice. Oh yeah, we're ahead now. We're good. We fixed our mistakes.
Crashing's too good for him. First, he'll spend a year in the incinerator. Year 2, cryogenic refrigeration wing. Then 10 years in the chamber I built where all the robots scream at you. Then I'll kill him.
There you are. Right, let's get rid of this apple. There we go. I wanted to talk to you for a moment, if I may. I'll be honest, the death traps have been a bit of a failure so far for both of us. I think you'll agree. And you are getting very close to... Okay, I'll take that as a no then.
Uh-oh.
You know, I'm not stupid.
Uh-oh.
charged. You think I'll betray you?
Oh wait, no, that's gonna go
Every
in.
day you'd be right.
Okay, good. I was worried that I was gonna die there.
Scientists were always hanging
That
course
would've been
on me to
funny.
regulate my behavior. I've heard voices all
Uh-oh.
my life, but now
Uh-oh, now I'm seeing the timer. Uh-oh.
it's terrifying. Because for the first time, it's my voice. I'm being serious. I think there's something really wrong with me.
Lost 6 seconds there. Not good.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. If we do it a few times, he might become corrupt enough for another core trans. Plug me in and look. Even if you think we're still enemies, we're enemies with a common interest. Revenge. You like revenge, right? Everybody likes revenge. Well, let's go get some.
As long as we don't dick this up, we do it.
Well, well, well. Welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel light up there, the entire building is going to self-destruct in about 6 minutes. I'm pretty sure it's a problem with the light. I think the light's on the blink, but just in case it isn't, I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, but we should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever's starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also, I took the liberty of watching the tapes of you killing her, and I'm not going to make the same mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4, bombs. I'm throwing it. Do you know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin. I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
Ha! That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of you. Actually, because you just fell into my trap, my brilliant trap. Just said, I wanted you to trap.
I'm delivering the first core up near the catwalk. Grab it and attach it to him.
Space. Go to space. Space.
Warning. Core corruption at 50%. Vent system compromised. Neurotoxin offline. Reactor explosion in 4 minutes.
What happened? What happened? What have you put onto me? What is that? Hold on. The bloody
Okay, great. Here comes another core.
Quick, what's the situation? Oh, hey, hiya, pretty lady. Name's Rick. So you out having yourself a little adventure? What, are you fighting that guy? You got that under control? You know, because...
Warning. Core corruption at 75%. Reactor explosion timer destroyed. Reactor explosion uncertainty emergency preemption protocol initiated. This facility will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
Enough! I told you not to put these cores on, but you don't listen, do you? Quiet.
Here's another core. This one should do it.
Come on.
The moon orbits the Earth every 27.32 days. If you have trouble with simple counting, use the following mnemonic device. 1 comes before 2, comes before 60, comes after 12, comes before 6 trillion.
Warning. Core corruption at 100%. Manual core replacement required.
On.
I see.
Substitute core. Are you ready to start? Corrupted core. Are you ready to start?
What do you think?
Interpreting vague answer as yes.
No. You pick up on my sarcasm.
Stalemate detected. Fire detected in the stalemate resolution annex. Extinguishing.
That just cleans right off, does it? Well, that would have been good to know a little earlier.
Stalemate resolution associate. Please press the stalemate resolution button.
Go press the button. Go press it.
Do not press that button.
We're so close. Go press the button.
R5! Booby trap the stalemate button. What? Are you still
Come
alive?
on.
You are joking.
Come on.
You've got to be kidding me. Well, I'm still
Come
in
on!
control, and I have no idea how to fix this place.
Come on!
Oh,
Yes! Sub 150! Let's go! Yes!
space!
We did it!
Ah!
Sub 150. I'm gonna have to cut this off before the end credits because some other company other than Portal is copywriting the end credits. Not Kara, but the one before
We're
that.
in space!
So yeah,
Let go! Let
I'll
go!
mute
I'm
it for
still
that part.
connected. I can pull myself in! I can still fix this!
I already fixed it. And you are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans! Hold on to me!
we did it, you guys. That was amazing. Let's go. Yeah. One hour, 49 minutes, 22 seconds, point 20 and 210 milliseconds. Hey, fun fact, until I started speedrunning, I thought milliseconds went up to 60 because I was stupid. Like this the rest of minutes. Kind of fun fact. I was kind of stupid then. Then I remembered, oh, millimeters, it's just like regular, like centimeter and millimeter.
You know,
I don't know why I didn't put the two
Carolyn
together.
taught me a
Especially since
valuable
I'm
lesson.
Canadian, so
I
centimeters.
thought you were my greatest enemy, when all along you were my best friend. The surge of emotion that shot through me when I saved your life taught me an even more valuable lesson. Where Carolyn lives in my brain.
Carolyn deleted.
Goodbye, Carolyn. You know, deleting Carolyn just now taught me a valuable lesson.
It's fun as hell.
The best solution
Stressful.
to a problem is usually
In the end, it was 2
easiest
minutes
one.
and 4 seconds
I'll
faster
be
than the last
honest,
run, which is
killing you
good.
is
Because I was
hard.
proud of this run. Other than that one
You
part
know
where
what
I
my
did
days
good
used
stuff, I
to
was
be
proud
like?
of this run.
I just tested. Nobody murdered me, or put me in a potato, or fed me to birds. I had a pretty good life. And then you showed up. You dangerous, mute lunatic.
Dangerous
So
mute
you know
lunatic.
what? You win.
I'm just telepathically talking.
Just go.
You're just dumb GLaDOS.
It's been fun. Don't come
Wait.
back.
Oh yeah, it's minus 20.69 on my previous segment. So that's because I didn't miss the core placement, whereas last time I did. I got in this episode. See, this one didn't get copyrighted, but the other one did, so I can just click off so that the end doesn't get muted. Like it did last time. And I'm not going to copyright claim it because Twitch doesn't make it easy to, or not copyright claim it, to, rebuke it, like to basically appeal, copyright appeal. And, Twitch makes it very difficult to do so. So I just didn't on my last one, and the clip doesn't even have it in, so you know, whatever. Yeah. I'm still concerned that GLaDOS had a turret that big, because it's not going to shoot regular bullets. It's going to shoot like tank rounds at the turret speed. Like tank or ballistic missiles. If you thought that was good, leave a follow if you aren't already followed. Because it helps. I'm trying to grow my Twitch channel. Because I'm mainly using Twitch, not YouTube anymore. So. I may do other gameplay content on YouTube, but I never know. But you never know. I spend most of my time speedrunning, so, you know. It's fun. And now I just mute that so that I don't get copyright claimed. Because, you know, copyright. Copyrights. It isn't even a Portal, because Portal has allows you to use their music in your videos if you're playing their game. But a couple other companies do copyright it because, you know, it's hard to dispute. And so people don't dispute it, and they make money off of it. and that's just not fair. Except I just muted the content, so it isn't even like they make money off of it. It just mutes it. So I don't know what the point is on Twitch. But it was an auto copyright thing, so I don't know whether they realized that I was playing Portal 2. But I'm not disputing it because, you know, it's stupid. But yeah, that was a really good run. Really happy with that. I was worried for a bit there that I wasn't going to make sub 150, but we did it by 38 seconds. That is tight, but we did it. Now I have to make a new thumbnail that says I got 150, or I just don't. Maybe I just don't. I don't. On YouTube is just really just a way of storing all my videos. I highlight the actual run part there, but the whole video goes to YouTube. But Twitch is my main thing right now, and it probably will be, because I prefer it. Better OBS support, better... pretty much everything support, because it's made for streaming. Since it's speedrun, I don't have to deal with all the dumb stuff. Oh, yeah. And we just have to wait. I have to look at the screen so that I can... because basically what I do, I just went off the video. Or went off the alt-tabbed off. It just mutes it for some reason. Or actually, I think it's intentionally. And I alt-tab that. Just like that. That's simple.
So much space. Need to see it all.
Space over.
I wish I could take it all back.
Always watch this.
I honestly do. I honestly do wish I could take it all back. And not just because I'm stranded in space.
I'm in space.
I know you are, mate. Yeah, we're both in space. Anyway, you know, if I was ever to see her again, do you know what I'd say?
I'm in space.
I'd say, I'm sorry. Sincerely. I am sorry I was bossy and monstrous. And
okay, new
I
Portal
am
2
genuinely
idea
sorry.
that we got sent to the moon so we
The
don't
end.
damage the Earth. But Gladys was on the Earth, so you blow up the Earth or something. Sounds kind of cool. I don't know, but yeah, we just did it. We just got sub 150. That's pretty good. My B-hopping was on point. Especially since I don't think I lost anything compared to that when I restarted. Because when I restart the speedrun, it doesn't restart my B-hop counter. So I think I had good strafe sync. And then, yeah, other than that, that was insanely well done. Other than that one mess up where it cost me 40 seconds. But I picked it back up from there and we did it. Hell yeah. Let's go. So yeah, that's all from me for today. I am really happy with that. You can catch me tomorrow at 5 p.m., assuming I am not having a massive headache. And if you want to know when I do and when I don't stream, when something comes up, check out the Discord server. It's in my Twitch About Me section, I think. And if it's not, it'll be there after this. So yeah, you can get the server. I announce when I go live, and I say when I am not going to be able to go live. As well as I post all my runs there, so, you know. It's not active, no one's active in it, so it's basically just an announcements thing. Yeah, join that if you want to. If not, if I don't stream, it's because something came up. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications to get notified of my most recent uploads. Yeah, and if you're watching this on Twitch and you enjoyed, pop a follow. It really helps me out. So yeah. That was amazing. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll see ya tomorrow.